Hey guys, and we're back again with another content for the Ragnarok. In this video, we'll be exploring a new job class that will be introduced in the future updates. The first 2 job class that I want to highlight is the Monk class. The Monk is the alternative second job for the Acolyte class, specializing in physical attacks and capable of taking out enemies in a single hit with Asura strike. However, in this game, Monks are more of a hybrid class than you might expect. Join me as we take an in-depth look at the Monk skill set. Before we get started, I want to let you know that I'm playing on the Taiwan server, where the text is in Chinese. We'll be using an image translator app to assist us. Keep in mind that the translations may be a bit rough, but they should still make sense. I'll also provide extra explanations for each of these skills to help you understand them better. First, let's take a look at the weapons that are capable for monks. They can equip mace, staff, and knuckles. For the mace, weapon penalty is 75% on small monsters, 100% on both medium and large monsters. Wand is all good for all size monsters, and the knuckle is 100% on small, 75% on medium, and weak on the large monsters with 50% penalty. This is why knuckles are not a good choice early on, and just stick with mace or wand. I will talk about later why wand is relevant on this monk build. Next, let's check the skills. First is the Call Spirit. It has a 0.25 seconds cooldown, has no casting time, and SP consumption of 8. You can gather a total of 5 Spirit Orbs, and every Spirit Orbs increases your physical attack by 20 for a maximum of 100. That's a lot of P attack. Leveling this skill reduces the casting time and delay when calling spirits, which is essential for autopiloting. Next, we have the Spirit Absorption. It has a 0.5 second cooldown, no casting time, and SP consumption of 5. It absorbs the spirit orbs of the target, specifically for monk classes. You can also absorb your own spirit orbs, which will grant you SP, and its maximum level is only 1. Next is the Vigor Explosion or the Critical Explosion. It has a 1 second cooldown, no casting time, and SP consumption of 15. After consuming 5 spirit orbs, enter a vigor state which increases your critical rate by 100 when skill is max level, but the SP regeneration is reduced by 50%. So this will be your best monk buff, as it easily increases your crit rate, making you focus more on other stats and lesser investment on crits. Just remember, your critical rate is not a percentage or a simple chance. It follows a formula that compares your crit rate versus the enemy's critical resistance. Having a crit rate of 100 plus doesn't mean you will guarantee crit 100% all of the time, so keep that in mind. The next is the Spirit Injection. It has a 0.5 second cooldown, no casting time, and SP consumption of 40. It's a support buff where you can transfer your spirit orbs to your party member, giving them more physical attacks. This next skill, I believe, is the Key Explosion. It has a 30 second cooldown, no casting time, and SP consumption of 40. Deals physical damage in a 3x3 area, knocking back all nearby enemies with a 70% chance to stun the targets. Next one is the passive called the Iron Hand. When equipped with knuckles, it increases your physical attack by 8 per level. Next, we have the Investigate or Occult Impact. It has 3 seconds cooldown, no casting time, and SP consumption is 20. Consumes 1 spirit orbs to inflict physical damage on the enemy. The greater the defense, the more damage it will cause. The next one is the Finger Offensive. It has a 1 second cooldown, no casting time, and SP consumption is 28. Consumes 1 spirit orb to cast a range attack, throwing your spirit orb to a target, dealing physical attack damage. Take note that even if you level this skill to 5, it will only increases its damage and not throwing all 5 spirit orbs, which is a bit disappointing, and its damage isn't that high compared to Holy Light skill, so this skill is a meme. Next skill is the Asura Strike. It has a 5 second cooldown, 0.63 casting time, which can be reduced by dex, and consumes all your SP. Can only be used when in vigor state, and consumes 5 spirit orbs to deal massive physical damage to a single target. The damage formula of this skill is affected by your physical attack and SP pools, so the higher SP, the greater the damage. And it also ignores the target's defense, making this skill a good use for one-shotting enemies in PvP. The only downside is the time consumed when gathering spirits. It's very slow, but this will be fixed when you become a champion, as they will have the Zen skill which instantly collects 5 spirits in one cast. The next passive is the triple attack. Upon attacking with normal attacks, there is a chance to hit the enemy twice. Leveling this skill increases the chance of doing triple attacks and has a maximum of 10% chance. Next skill is the quadruple attack. It has a 1 second cooldown, no casting time, and SP consumption of 9, only usable when equipped with Knuckles. Equipping this skill in the auto slot will automatically cast after you hit a target with triple attack, and it deals physical damage. Next we have the combo finish. It has a 0.5 second cooldown, no casting time, and SP consumption of 7. Only usable after casting the quadruple attack that also consumes 1 spirit orb to deal a finishing combo. It is also said here that after casting the combo finish, the Asura strike will be available to cast, but it is hard to do it because of the clunky mechanics of this game, and I really hate it. For the monk's final passive is the dodge. Leveling the skill increases your dodge rate with a maximum of 32. Next skill is the body relocation or snap. It has a 1 second cooldown, no casting time, and SP consumption of 14. Consumes 1 spirit orb to teleport to a specified location, but it cannot be used to reach areas blocked by obstacles. And the last skill is the steel body. It has a 0.5 second cooldown, no casting time, and SP consumption of 120. Consumes 5 spirit orbs to enter a defensive state. It increases your damage reduction by a lot, but you cannot use active skills during the duration of this skill. Your attack speed and movement speed will also be reduced, but the penalty will be lighter if you max the skill level. So only use this skill if you are an auto attacker type monk that relies on triple attack passive. Now for the early game, after you become a monk, all of your offensive skills are less effective. What I mean is it's not the time to switch builds. First thing you need to do is just stay as a magic class and still use Holy Light from the Acolyte, because it is still the best offensive skill you can use early game and is a ranged skill damage. You should quickly level up the Call Spirit and Vigor Explosion to max level, as this will be your best skill buff to increase your damage of Holy Light. From here on, just continue increasing your int stats and get dexterity for about 30 so your Holy Light will be no cast. Your best weapon will still be the wand, as it has more magic attack and has no weapon size penalty, so your damage will be at its maximum. Late game will decide for the attack speed auto attack build. This time you will use a knuckle and you need to have a lot of agility for attack speed. You're going to rely on crits and triple attacks that are really strong, especially for MVP hunting. Now it's up to you to decide on whether you stay magic type monk or switch to attack speed auto attack when late game comes. As for me, I really like the magic type Holy Light monk because it's very F2P friendly, unique, and strong at the same time. For the equipment, cards, runes, and other stuffs will be on another video for complete guide when the monk class is released, as we will dive deeper on this class for a better understanding. Now if you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to my channel to stay updated on my upcoming guides and tips for this game. As always, thank you for watching, stay safe, and have an awesome day. Lights out!